Hi, so I'm going to do a review on the 3 brushes I picked up from Target. They are the Studio Tools brand brushes, and I got the dual finish foundation brush. It's really a dual fiber stippling brush, skunk brush. I got the contour brush, which is like a blender, and a crease brush, and a contouring brush, and the concealer brush. So anyway, all 3 of these brushes are available at Target. This one I got on clearance for, I believe, $1.44. It was clearance down from $2.48. This is a concealer brush. Best to my knowledge, in terms of a MAC dupe, this is a dupe for the MAC, let me see if I can remember this, the MAC 195. It's just your basic concealer brush, and this brush is I find it's flat, it's firm, it's not flimsy. The only gripe I really have about this brush is that I find it difficult to, I may take my concealer, which I use Maybelline's Mineral Power concealer, and dot on my face with the wand, and then I take this and try and blend it. I find that it takes me actually longer to, do my concealer and blend my concealer than if I was just do it with my finger. Now, I understand it's probably more hygienically sanitary to put a clean brush on your face than a dirty hand, but, whatever floats your boat. I have a pretty big face. I have a lot of blemishes and red marks and, old acne scars to cover. So, I guess it probably depends also on what concealer you wear and how much you are going to cover up. But, other than that, this brush is very nicely made. Yeah, and it has a really nice, translucent black handle, which I think is cool, and it says concealer on it. So the next brush is the Duo Finish foundation brush. It's really a duo fiber stippling brush. And this brush is also, sadly enough, on clearance. I got this for $3.48. Regular price is $6.99. But the funny thing is, I picked this brush up 2 weeks ago. I went to Target today, and it went back to regular price. I don't know what that means. Whatever. This brush is obviously dirty because I used it. I don't know. I've just never really applied my foundation with a brush before. I've heard a lot of people raving about this. What I do is I put it into my hands, take it, and I dab it on. I find it does take me longer than if I would just use my hands again. I find that I'm actually using more product because, once again, I need high coverage. I need a lot of coverage. But in terms of whether or not you want just a sheer to medium finish, that's good. I find that I have to dot 1,000,001 times and keep refilling and keep pouring and squeezing, but the finish actually looks really nice. My foundation does look very even. It's just that I have to put a lot of it on and it takes me longer. But this brush itself is it's not flimsy. It's very firm. I haven't washed it yet. I know it's bad, I didn't wash this brush before I got it, but it hasn't shed on my face so far, which is great. Hasn't. My face powder, my big powder, Revlon powder face brush sheds like crazy even after I washed it. Blah. But I need it. But this is really good, and this would be a dupe for the MAC 187, obviously. But this is maybe it's just that I'm new to the whole stippling thing, but I do like the finish it gives me. It does look a little cakey on me because I tend to use a lot of foundation because I have a lot to cover. And the last brush I got from Target from the Studio Tools collection is the contour brush. I like this both for crease work and for blending and for contouring. I used it for all of those, doing this wonderful eye look. I was able to shade it in, blend it into my crease, blend it. It's just a really, I actually really like this brush. I only shed one hair. I really like this brush. This is probably a good dupe for the MAC 217. Maybe it's a hybrid of the 226 and 217, but it's tapered to a slight point. It's not a sharp point. It's not like, you know, this is my Essence of Beauty one. This is a pencil brush, but this, you know, is fluffy. It's not flimsy. It's pretty firm. Ooh, there goes the powder. And I really like it. Yeah, I don't know why the hair suddenly look uneven, but it does the job. It does what I want it to do. This cost me $1.99 at Target. And this ain't being discontinued. There's plenty of these left. So if I was you, if I were you, I would definitely go to Target and pick up these brushes. Because, when I was in Target and I saw these, I had items on my wish list from Coastal Scents. There's another pretty big, you know, very popular, inexpensive brand of brushes. And because I saw these, I saved a lot of money by buying these at Target, like, because I would have had to pay shipping too. I mean, granted that I'm sure the brushes at Coastal Scents are excellent, but I would have had to pay shipping. This brush would have been more expensive, and I heard that it sheds like a mother. And the one I was really looking at, the Taklon bent eyeliner brush, is still out of stock, so whatever. But I mean, I saw these instead, and I decided to take a chance and pick them up. And I am so satisfied with all of them, but especially this one. This is really great. I was looking for, like, the perfect, you know, because I don't have $20 some odd to shell out from a MAC brush, and this does what I want it to do. And you see the results. Like this eye look only took me about 15 minutes to pull off. So I mean, it's not difficult to work with. Yeah, so go into Target, get these brushes, and have a good night.